Alright, I believe we are live again. I'm not sure what happened a moment ago. For whatever reason, the stream ended on Twitch and YouTube. Yet I was still uploading. So we're just going to go with it. We're going to continue where we were with the emergency provisions. Unfortunately, he doesn't seem to remember.
I see. That reminds me, it seems that his vision was recently confiscated. Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Sword? What sword?
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable blade. He's carried it for years now. I've asked him about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his father, that it was too precious to sell. In
Just really confused
hindsight,
what happened there.
I regret that I never made an offer on it. Everything has its price, at least that's what I think. Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll even provide you with the answers you're looking for. Oh, but before you go, if you would kindly settle today's bill.
But we didn't buy anything!
Information is also a kind of commodity, wouldn't you agree? Don't worry, I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed was explicitly confidential anyway. Oh, let me think. 2,000 mora should be a fair price.
Fine.
At least we now know where the emergency provisions are coming from. Plus, we found out that Kurosawa has a priceless sword in his possession.
Yeah, so it's still streaming to Facebook, but it wasn't streaming to anywhere else. Interesting. I really am curious what happened there. Hey Dubs, how's it going? I was streaming for like the last hour and a half, but for whatever reason, the stream just spontaneously ended, and I'm not sure what happened there. Anyway, we're back for a little bit longer. How's your day going for you? Because it is... It's pretty late there, isn't it? 11:30 at night? Alright, let's see what Kurosawa has to say.
What are you doing here all by yourself? Where did those other two go?
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. They left.
Yeah, that's
It turned out to be a real
fair.
time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using it more often. Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders? Everything I said was true, right?
Actually, you've recounted your encounter with the treasure hoarders and conversation with Aoi.
That sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions, but they were all purchased at your own expense.
Strange. Is that really the kind of person I was? I
Apparently.
don't really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told me, I still don't remember anything. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation?
Because you apparently cared about them.
I really don't understand. But I cannot deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant to do so.
Well, would you mind if we have a look at that sword?
The sword was once wielded by my father. I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the kids next door. My father ended up catching me in the act and scolded me severely.
I mean, that's
What
probably a
did he
good
say?
idea.
I can't seem to remember that either. It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me. So many memories gone. Forever. No matter how hard I try to remember.
Man, it seems it really messes with you when you lose your vision,
My
huh?
father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed. Before he passed away, he placed the sword in my hands and said to me, "With this sword, you should."
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt. Can you recognize the words?
Virtue and justice.
Virtue and justice? Somehow those two words seem to explain everything now.
Do they?
Taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. I guess that must have been my greatest ambition after all. But what use are virtue and justice? I purchased the provisions for those in need.
Yeah, they
Look
seem
how
kind of
things
ungrateful
ended
about
up.
that, but you know.
The Tenryo Commission seized my vision. And the very people I was so desperately trying to help refused to understand me. And the irony of all of it is, I somehow still felt sorry when threatening them with my blade. I'm incapable of being a good person, yet I'm equally unable to be bad. I don't know what to do with myself.
Yet another troubled soul. When we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt. The Yashiro Commission would surely help cover his expenses. In
Probably
any
more
case,
so than Child
we
did.
must never let him sell off that sword.
Losing a vision is no trifling matter.
Yeah. Seems like losing all ambition is a terrible experience.
You
Fortunately
don't
for
say.
us, you don't have a vision. Let's go find the next poor soul.
You say that with like a positive ring in your voice. Probably shouldn't do that. Hey, where we go? No, we're not going too far actually. Yelan is kind of like perfect for going fast, isn't she? Well, kind of fast. Yeah, we found some stuff. I assume this one that wants to be the greatest swordsman.
Vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword master around these parts. Paimon heard that he's the present-day master of Meikyo Shisui
Something
art.
happened. I'm not too sure what happened.
Impressive. This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around.
Like,
Let's go talk to them.
I just happened to minimize and look at YouTube and
Don't
said,
worry,
stream
Shisui
into it. I
will
was like,
be
what?
fine.
I went over to Twitch, same thing. It was still streaming to Facebook though, and there was no dropout reported, so no idea.
I'm still
So I
worried
just
about
restarted it.
Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him. This time, though,
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place, he'll be right as rain in no time.
Possessed, huh?
Hey there. Did something happen?
Who are you? I don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Get out of here immediately!
Very well.
Make
Bye.
me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
No, you got it so wrong. We just came here to,
We're here to become disciples. That's what we'll say.
Disciples?
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came all this way, to seek him out and ask him to train us.
You know,
But then we got
maybe
here
could have
and
just told the
overheard
truth.
you talking about how he got possessed or something.
From the way you're dressed, it doesn't look like you're from around here.
Nope.
Please, accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble recently that we're on high alert.
I mean,
You
that's
haven't arrived
fair.
At the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering. He's not able to take on any new disciples for the time being.
I'm not going back until I can call him my sensei.
I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation to you in a little more detail. Then you can decide whether to stay or to leave. Sensei's name is Domon, a name I'm sure you've already heard.
Nope, never heard it once.
Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominent sword masters, never losing a single fight. He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world. And so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor truly inspired us, and we trained hard, determined to keep up with him. But then
his vision was taken away.
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He hasn't been the same since.
You don't
He says
say.
the strangest things over and over, and he refuses to let us train. Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think that he's been possessed by an evil spirit. So we've asked the shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine to perform an exorcism.
Yeah,
If I'm
I don't think
honest,
that's gonna help.
I still have my doubts over whether he'll completely recover.
Probably not.
Grand Narukami Shrine? What's that?
you haven't heard of it?
Nope.
It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island. The head shrine
Hence
maiden
the
is
name.
reputed to have very close ties with the almighty Shogun herself. Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine
Then they're
maiden, of
probably
course.
going to kill him.
But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine would have clear power and authority to perform an exorcism. So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine.
Yeah, no, we should probably get in there and stop this. Actually.
The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more than welcome to come and watch if you're interested.
So, losing your vision can cause possession?
No. No, Paimon.
Guess we should come back this evening and see for ourselves.
Time to wait till 6 p.m. I'm not going to move from the spot. I'm just going to do this. Oh, it's actually almost 6 p.m. Very well. Hi. I haven't moved. I just stood here.
So you decided to come.
Yeah, we'll go
It's a
with
good
that.
thing you didn't arrive any earlier. You would have had to witness Sensei in one of his fits of madness.
I was
Just now,
literally standing here.
Nanako was attending to him. She heard him whispering a few names to himself. When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her away. It looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around him with bloodshot eyes. All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew, others we didn't recognize. But they all seemed to be the names of sword masters he had defeated in the past. One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's. His senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago.
Well, I
And
guess
he
we're
has
probably
been
going to have to go
wandering
find
ever
Anzai,
since.
aren't we?
Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the shrine maidens managed to subdue him, so the exorcism can finally continue. The ritual has now begun. All we can do is patiently await the result. Here's hoping Sensei will be back to his normal self very soon. Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch some water. If he wakes up, he is sure to be thirsty.
Do we get to go in now? Mm-hmm. And who might you be?
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? Uh-oh. Could they be here to mess up the exorcism? We won't let them get away with it. Come on, let's go after them.
Or it could be Anzai. Maybe. Potentially. Alright, well, we're just gonna go that direction.
Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up?
Sure, why not? They're pretty quick.
Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up.
Hey, man. What's up?
Suspicious person sighted. That's gotta be him.
How did you catch up with me so quickly?
I mean,
Are you
We actually took her
Domon's
summertime.
disciples? You move even quicker than he does. Unless... I guess it's been a few years. Maybe his skills have improved again.
Excuse me? We're the ones asking the
Okay,
questions
Paimon.
here.
Jeez.
First off, who are you? And what are you doing sneaking around these parts? You seem like bad news, mister.
Bad news? I'll have you know I trained side by side with Domon back in the day, long before you ever showed up. I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But if you must know, I am Domon's senior.
His senior? Wait, that means you must be...
At least he made it easy for us to
Anzai.
find him.
Yes, that's me.
And why exactly did you run?
Because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him ever again.
Then
When we
why?
were young, we trained under the same sword master, studying Make Yoshi Sui art together. I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and dependable older disciple. Practitioners of Make Yoshi Sui art seek to achieve stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. So the majority of disciples are indifferent to rank and reward. I was no exception. But Domon was different. The first thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei and ask him, with a beaming smile on his face, how to become the best in the world. Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends. Sensei said that coveting the title of the best sword master, barely days into his training, showed that he had a fickle mind, and that this would impede
Apparently
him
that
from
was
ever
wrong.
mastering the blade. I thought so too at the time, but Domon began making swift progress in his training and even started catching up with me. Only then did I realize that it was Domon who had long since freed his mind from all agitation. He
was hyper-focused.
consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world. He sought nothing less than perfection in the art of the sword, and nothing could deter him from this goal, no matter what.
Oh, thank you for
stood
the
in
follow
his
there,
way.
Hannah. Appreciate it.
Sure sounds like he meant business. So how come you don't want to ever
Well,
see
we're
him
just here in
again?
cutscene. Hell,
Because until he arrived, I was convinced that I would succeed our sensei as the master of Make Yoshi Sui art.
Well, it
Of all
sounds
the
like you failed,
disciples,
Anzai.
I was the most gifted. I had trained the longest. Everyone had high expectations for me.
I'm doing quite well. And
Domon's
yourself?
arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost not just the match, but my pride and my status too. I fled the dojo that day and never looked back. Later, I heard
Oh,
that he
that's
sparred
wonderful
with
to hear.
Sensei too. Sensei was advanced in years by then, and unfortunately, that match used up every last ounce of energy in his body. After that, I wanted nothing further to do with him. Deep down, though, I still respected
Of course you could.
his
Just
mastery of the
exclamation
blade,
Discord, and that
his
will give you the link for
commitment
it.
to the art of the sword. So, when I heard rumors that he had lost his mind, my first reaction was to dismiss them as false. How could he, of all people, have lost his mind? His mind was the sharpest of them all. He had practiced Make Yoshi Sui art to perfection. I decided to quietly come and see if it were true. Then, to my complete astonishment, I heard him call my name. I thought mine was a name he had long since forgotten.
Apparently
So you
not.
see, I came here not to cause him any harm. I just wanted to see for myself. Okay, you've heard my story. You should get back now. The exorcism is probably finishing.
Probably.
Seems like we got it wrong this time. He wasn't here to mess up the exorcism at all.
Well, Paimon, you're great at jumping to
I'm not
conclusions,
sure we
so
should bring
it checks
him
out.
back with us. Let's go see how the exorcism's coming along.
I know you do. That's not a surprise.
What? You're saying he isn't possessed? possessed?
Yeah, I told you how to do it, but
He's just
you're a
out of
bot,
his
so
mind?
it doesn't
But
really
how
matter.
is that possible? No, no, I refuse to believe it. Something's clearly wrong.
I always find it funny how all of these
Please,
bots always have female
not to get
names as
agitated.
a way to like try and
I am sorry.
convince
With what powers
male
I
streamers
have, I
to
can
do this
find
for them.
No sign of any malignant spirit having possessed Domon. But spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have witnessed myself. Thus, I dare not rule out possession with complete certainty. And all is certainly not lost, for I received word not long ago that Lady Yai has taken an interest in your sensei's case.
Lady Yai? Is that the same Lady Yai that I think you mean?
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine? That's wonderful news. Then Sensei will be sure to recover.
Correct. Lady Yai is most knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant experience in the exorcism of evil spirits and aversion of great calamities. I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei, but Lady Yai can give a conclusive verdict.
No, there's no evil spirit in him.
Excuse me, Miss Inagi, but I must ask, should we prepare a greeting gift for Lady Yai?
Yes,
That won't be necessary.
always.
All that is required of you is your timely arrival at the Grand Narukami Shrine. Lady Yai does not like to be kept waiting. I must leave now, but we will meet soon at the shrine. I wish Domon a full and speedy recovery.
How are we doing on power? Hey, we're positive. Well, that's
Who'd
good.
have
Not by
thought
much.
Lady Yai herself would have taken notice of our sensei's case?
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned enough to deserve Lady Yai's attention?
Way to twist some words there,
No,
mate.
no, that's not what I meant at all. You misunderstand me. I just mean this is Lady Yai, the head shrine maiden. She has direct and close contact with the almighty Shogun herself. Anyway, you should join us too, tomorrow. Given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei, we, the disciples of Meikyoshi Sweetheart, will do our best to help you.
I will gladly join you.
Sure. After all, everyone seems pretty excited about Lady Yai. We're curious to meet her too. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find out a thing or two about the right.
Nope, I sure do not. Oh boy, we get to run quite a bit, don't we? Maybe this one. All right, Yelan, you got this. Your job is to run. Run far and run fast. And get there at some point one day. Someone is trying to kill me. I am curious how well this little, artwork thing works out for you, because I'm fairly certain it's a scam, but... In Bean 2? I mean, I'm not going to put my money on the line to test if it's a scam, but oh, we found a... Okay, what is this? Electric conduction. In some places, you will find this mysterious combo of mechanisms, the discharge stone and the accumulation stone. The former shoots a harmless electric current at characters and monsters affected by electro, while the latter absorbs the electrical energy from the discharge stone. Okay. And climb too. All the climbing. So interesting between the accumulation stones may affect the quantity of current they require. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
Incoming. Hey!
No, wrong one. Ow! I knew better. Why did I do it?
Speed of light.
Guessing I have to like lay these out in some way. Wow, buddy. Look. Do I need to give it more power? I want to hit this, not you. Oh, you jumped. Okay. Look, you're in the way of me trying to figure out this puzzle. Oh, I just blew us all up. That sounds about normal. Now we get a hyper bloom on him. And he's dead. Oh. Okay.
You give, you receive.
Kind of feel like I need one more of these. Good morning. How are you doing? And yes, it's morning here. It's 10 a.m. Maybe I can space out a little bit further. Let's see. How far can I go with you? Right here? Okay, so maybe. Just maybe. Can make it work. Hey! Okay, we did a thing. Oh, there's another one. Here, let's give you electricity. Yeah, I don't quite understand what I'm doing. That's fine. I'm just going to take all of these. Here, you're mine now. I don't particularly want to fight him. Nah, we're going to do it regardless.
Take it easy.
Time to work.
These are about to get sexy.
One with the forest. Let's nip that in the bud.
Just get some hyper blooms going.
I hear everything.
Do you, though? Ow. Okay, you just punched me in the face. That's not cool.
Here comes the catch. One step back, two forward. Nowhere to hide. Hey, incoming.
Killjoy, we've only just begun.
Don't blink.
Well, since you're kind of like purely water-based, you should be pretty easy to kill. Ow.
It isn't time for a break yet.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Killjoy, we've only just begun. Not breaking a sweat.
You and your stupid water shield. You guys are surprisingly difficult to kill, just so you know. Did you just hit me out of that? No, I don't want to put my back into it. I want to put more so my sword into you. Dang it, another one? Come on.
Speed of light. Let's light it up.
Quietly. One with the forest.
Ow. Okay, well. We've only miscalculated. What? My dude, what is happening? You good up there?
Let's end this quickly.
It's gonna hurt in the
Ow.
morning.
Okay, well. That's not how I expected that to go. Just gonna put that out there. Oh, you are dead. Okay, well, let's revive you. Here, have an egg. Welcome to most fights like this. Oh, lovely. Uh-huh. Ow, what? That should not have hit me. Okay, ow. Oh, oh, hey, there we go. I can do this now.
Don't blink. Nowhere to hide.
Gotcha. Off we go.
I will end you.
Oh, this can handle.
Let's end this quickly.
Quietly now.
Incoming.
I'm so bad at killing these things.
Light it up. I'm going in.
Enshroud.
Things are about to get dicey.
Don't blink. Hey.
Let's nip that
Yeah,
in
we
the
get some
bud.
hyper blooms going.
Let's end this quickly.
Ooh. Maybe you can blow up?
Adventure time.
Ow.
Speed of light.
Gotcha.
One with the forest. Ha!
Oop. Takes me a long time to kill these dudes.
Let's end this quickly.
Quietly now. Let's light it up.
Enshroud. Ha! Hoom! Ha! Hoom! Keep up.
Everybody stand back.
I'll uproot you.
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over.
One with the forest.
Let's end this quickly.
It's kind of thing we would get some more hyper blooms than that, but you know, whatever. There we go. Finally. Jeez. We deserve that after that one.
On to the next.
It looks like it's just gonna be one of those days, huh? We're not getting much solar energy. Maybe the sun will come out. It's just been overcast for like 4 days. Yes, yes, we're getting there. Don't you worry. Yeah, you got enough. Alright, so we got a teleporter unlocked, and now we need to keep going that way. Got Utah and Yale on last minute. Nice. Can you still pull right now? Yeah. I'm not gonna pull on Utah though. Like, you'll make her look amazing, but I don't feel like she would mix well with my playstyle. You know, the whole like being close to death 24/7, probably not good for someone like me. Is that a beetle? It's a beetle! Because I need more of those. There we go, this unlocked. What are these? Narukami's Valor. Weapon essential material. Oh, okay. Well. Thankfully, I don't have anyone that utilizes that. Oh boy, more climbing. How many pulls did it take for you to get them?
Incoming. Hey.
I mean, I could probably, if I truly wanted to, I could probably pull for Q-Tal and like actually get her, but Because I've got, I would assume, enough Primo Gems. I don't know if I was supposed to attack him or not, but, you know. He looks like a doggo, so we don't attack the doggo. Hi. Oh, we're fighting? Very well.
Can't see.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Let's nip that in the bud.
And both of you are now very dead. Please do what I told you to do. Thanks. There we go. Finished off one last Hyper Bloom before it went away. Give me all of your old handguards? Is that what it said? I wasn't paying that close attention.
That's everything. On to the next.
And steal all of your chicken. Okay, I still need to go up, huh? Oh, hey, another beetle. Onikaboodle. But does it evolve to an Onikabu tops? If so, we need to find out. Oh, would you look at that? 75 pulls and who? Wow. Yeah, I would imagine after that. Let's see. Calculator 75, or we'll just do 80 plus 90.
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
Nine pulls. Yeah, 17 times. Oh, yeah.
Incoming.
Wow, when did I hit that? God, how? Oh, when I was multiplying. Herpaderp. 27,000 Primo Gems. Pull them. I was. So, okay, so the asterisk is my mute button. And when I hit 4 times, asterisk, it muted me. This is the second time I've done this. Last time Tiger called me out. Damn. 27,000. Oof. And then, like, next time Yomiya becomes available, I will make sure that I'm able to pull her. And I'll just have a team of bow users. That's all. 4 of them. I don't know who the 4th will be, but I'm Fischl, there we go. Just Yelan, Fischl, Yomiya, and Tignari. Done. All bow users. I'm sure nothing could go wrong with that. pretty close to wherever this is. Hey, Narukumi Shine. There, Narukami. Kumi-kami. Was there a waypoint? Or a viewpoint or something? Oh, I also found a viewpoint. And, oh, way up there. Let's see if we can grab that before we get roped in. After Huton and Yelon, I'll be skipping 2 banners. We'll pull for
Let me try again.
for Baiju. What is his elemental affinity?
Don't blink.
Oh, bird eggs. I mean, he's got a snake, so Dendro maybe. Dendro, makes sense. Or is it because he's from Academia and Sumeru? Yeah, either one. I went with the snake. It made more sense in my mind. I didn't think about it beyond that.
Do you think that's Lady Yai? Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Junya was so excited.
Yai Miko or
She has
something?
a really striking presence.
That's
Also,
one way to say it,
Is
yes.
Paimon? Or did she look right at us?
Oh, she looked
just
right at
now?
you, Paimon, because you're floating.
It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
She probably has.
Keep away. Keep away from me.
Oh, he's not doing well.
I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Yai, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered all around him to persecute him.
Lady Yai, it must be a possession, right?
Yeah, it's totally
This
not a
is
possession.
Nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what came his way, he would always face it with a confident smile.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
But then does that mean he...
Yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness. As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yai, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change? How does that explain his descent into madness?
Your school practices Meikyo Shisui art, does it not? Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with a disciple he himself had taught. Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple, and defeated them both? Can one truly remain unagitated, of still mind in moments such as these?
I mean,
Lady
maybe.
Yai, I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the swordmaster is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest swordmaster in the world. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others, even those of one's closest companions. Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these encounters, to focus on the way ahead. When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the state you see him in now. Much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine.
And who might that be?
Sensei. To think he's been suffering so greatly.
Well, time to bounce.
It's all my fault. Father, Sensei, Anzai.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that Anzai? Where did he come from?
Dude, he can teleport.
Did he follow us the whole way here?
If so, he's a very good climber.
Why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost?
Definitely a ghost.
You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it would come. I never should have.
Man, you're not looking so good.
That my feelings towards you are far from kindly. But I didn't come here to settle a score. It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. You did nothing wrong that day. I couldn't face the humiliation. That's why I ran. I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our ambitions short, we entrusted them to you, in the hopes that they might carry you further. Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer, since you've been stripped of your ambitions too. But that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the sword all the way to the highest peak. You taught them that, didn't you?
But what if one day the same thing happens to them?
Yeah, that's a damn shame if it does.
I put everything I had into trying to become the best. But what if it was all a huge mistake right from the start? If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
Have you asked them what they think?
No,
After
I can't do
you
that.
rescued me from the hands of the pirates, I told myself I would follow in your footsteps for the rest of my days. I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. All I know is that here and now, in the present, I wish to continue. I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with my head held high and announce that I, like my sensei Domon before me, am a master of Meikyo Shisui art.
Yeah, I don't think that's
Marco's
gonna
far
happen.
from the only one. Actually, all of us think that way.
Goodness. Well,
You see? You can place the ambition you once had in their hands. Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me, so I can't claim to understand it. But I do know what it feels like to have your ambitions crushed. That's what happened on the day that you so effortlessly defeated me. So, just as I once placed my ambitions onto you, it is time for you to release yours into their custody.
I just
You
can't.
are not in the same position that I was. When I left, I had nothing to my name. But you have a great number of worthy disciples.
That just watched you go through a fit of insanity.
I understand. I'm sorry to have made you worry for me and for the state of Meikyo Shisui art.
Good morning, Kristen. How you doing?
I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. The emptiness and suffering inside of me will not abate, so I cannot hope to still my mind and be free of agitation. But as your sensei, I shall commit to imparting unto you everything I have learned in my life so
Pretty much
far.
the same.
This is my
For whatever reason, my
promise.
body was like, yo, it's 7 a.m. We're getting up. And,
My senior,
I've now been
to
up.
hold me to my word.
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, just to make sure you hadn't lost your mind again. But I am now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong in the dojo anymore, so I will simply stop by once in a while to make sure you aren't cutting any corners with them. Well, don't just stand there staring
Just,
at me.
wishing the sun would come
Say
out
thank
so
you
that
to
way
Lady Yi and then get
build up a little
yourself
bit more
back
energy.
home.
The Meikyo Shisui art disciples thank the head shrine
So
maiden
even
and
though
then
his
leave.
ambition was taken away, his disciples can take it over on his behalf. Guess that sort of solves this one, huh?
Yeah, it seems as good of a resolution as we can hope for.
Traveler, a moment, please. Lady Yi has some words for you.
So, My intuition was correct. The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores. For us to meet now is premature.
Time to get up.
Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment.
I mean, I'd rather wake up naturally than to an alarm anyway, but still.
I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, don't you worry. We will never disappoint you.
Ooh,
We're probably
Lady
totally going
Ai
to disappoint her.
seems to have taken a real interest in you. She seems super mysterious. Paimon's so curious what she really meant by all that. We can come back to it another time. For now, we should go report back to Miss Kamisato.
You know, think about it, there's not really too many characters I'm like crazy about wanting to pull. I wouldn't mind having Zhongli,
Quite a downpour.
because he
Nothing
seemed
will
pretty
be done
good.
Until it clears. Let this be a lesson to those who yesterday said I'll do it tomorrow.
And I like the fact that he can just clear out a huge thing of he looks great from mining, let's be honest. That's the real reason I want him. He was able to clear out just huge chunks of mine without an issue. Chunks of ore.
Guess who fulfilled
Words.
all your wishes?
She's not here.
Ayaka! Huh?
She's dead. Oh. Oh, hey, I've seen you.
Traveler, Paimon. It is a pleasure to finally meet you both face to face. I have heard all about how you helped our three friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
The damage done by losing a vision can't be completely undone.
Yeah. Short of getting them their visions back, it seems like there's no way to really help them. Ayaka, how come this time you get to come out and meet us in person?
Because now that you have done the three things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friends.
That's not how
As
friendship
you
works,
will
Ayaka.
observe, I dispense with the screen for Toma also.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a second. But isn't Toma your, servant? Paimon's happy to help and all, but Paimon sure as heck did not sign up to be a servant.
That's fair.
Paimon, you are most entertaining. Toma is first and foremost my friend, and was so before he ever became my attendant.
Oh, okay then. Ayaka, you seem pretty different out in the open compared to how you are behind the screen. Alright, we can be friends.
Friend request accepted. It's
Thank you
Facebook.
both kindly. Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their visions. What are your feelings?
I
on
mean,
what
pretty
you have
much. That's how most people view friendship nowadays, right? What can you do for me? If nothing, GTFO. What? I hope they can one day be free from their torment. It seems to be a fate worse than death.
Perhaps in the eyes of a deity such as the almighty Shogun, the lives of those who inhabit the world are inconsequential. Thunders roar, lightnings flash, the winds assault, and the rains descent. All these things take place with no regard for the feelings of the common people. But I believe that surely you understand what they must endure.
Oh, I do.
It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate my feelings on all of this. In which case, perhaps you would be willing to reconsider your stance?
Fine, I'll help you fight the Vision Hunt Decree.
You will? Really?
Yes, but you must keep the promise you made.
Naturally.
All right, bravo, my lady. You were right all along.
See? I told you she wouldn't reject them. I placed my
I mean, you
trust
can blame it
in
on
the right
Ayaka,
person
you can blame it
after
on Facebook,
all. Now
TikTok, social media,
then,
all
given that
those.
The remainder of our discussion pertains
God,
to
I hate
matters
TikTok.
of a more confidential nature. Perhaps we could move to the Komori Tea House? We ought not to involve other members of the Yashiro Commission.
Okay, so Daika and Toma take you once again to Komomori Tea House. Komomori Tea House.
Here we are again.
And there was a chest that
Please
just spawned
continue
somewhere.
without me. I'll keep watch.
So, what's the deal with this place anyway? What makes it your favorite meeting spot?
I mean, do you see what's on the
This is
table
land
behind
that was
you?
gifted to the Yashiro
Or the little
Commission by
Shiba?
the Shogun. The Kamisato clan has the exclusive right to plan, build, and repair any property on this land, and even to allow or deny access. Such
That's awfully
privileges
convenient.
exist due to the Yashiro Commission's role in managing ceremonial affairs. Oftentimes, it is not appropriate to discuss details in front of bystanders.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Gotta keep a bit of mystery, right?
Yeah,
Once
sure, we'll
the
go with
number
that.
of ceremonial affairs conducted in the city began to decline, our forebears built a tea house here. Only members of the Yashiro Commission are permitted to come and go as they please.
Makes sense. Perfect place for a secret base.
In any case, we can talk freely here. I presume you have a few questions that you wish to ask me?
At least 12 of them. What kind of god is the Raiden Shogun?
The almighty Shogun. I've seen her on but only a few occasions, most of them formal ceremonies. She inspires awe, commands respect, and exudes a sense of absolute authority. But as I recall, there was something else about her that struck me even more deeply. It was her almost complete lack of any emotion. In that sense, she appeared to me to be less of a ruler and more of, well, an executive official, I suppose. Focused exclusively on her
no one
single
likes
goal
Paimon.
of implementing eternity.
If someone can
Acting
unironically tell me they
accordingly
like
without
Paimon,
feeling.
I want to. I have to meet someone that I unironically loves her. Is no one else fighting the Vision Hunt decree?
The issue is this. For the vast majority of people, the Vision Hunt decree is something that has no implications whatsoever.
Still?
After all, it is but a tiny minority of people who receive visions. Moreover, it is not unknown for visions to spark jealousy in others.
I mean, that checks out.
Because of this, the attitude of most people towards the Vision Hunt decree is one of indifference.
How can they be like that? Paimon's getting mad.
Nevertheless, in addition to us, there is also the resistance on Watatsumi Island.
Resistance? You mean like an
So
army
after
fighting
this
against
this little
the
section
Vision?
finishes up, I will have to
Yes.
call it quits
Many who have
because
lost
Bob's gonna
their
be coming
fear
over in just a
losing
little bit here.
visions
So
have rallied together under Sango no Miya on Watatsumi Island.
I don't think
to
I've ever
form
met
a
anyone.
resistance
Neither have
group.
I've met a lot of people who love Genshin Impact,
To say
and
a little more
all of them are
about
like,
Sango no Miya,
"Yeah, no, Paimon is the part I hate the
historically,
most."
There has always been some conflict between them and the shogunate of Narukami Island due to their different belief systems. But I do wonder whether there may be some other agenda behind their resistance movement, beyond merely fighting the Vision Hunt decree.
I say it's been a while since I've done
Of
an
course.
early morning stream like
We've
this.
tried on numerous occasions.
I
Unfortunately,
wouldn't mind doing them again.
each time a
but-
proposal to repeal the
Oh, I
decree
will.
arrives at Tenshukaku, it is promptly vetoed by both the Tenryou Commission and the Kanjo Commission, and subsequently scrapped.
Early morning
They
streams would actually be a whole
invariably
lot
adopt a
easier on my
stance of
schedule.
unconditional
They could be
support
more
for the
consistent.
Shogun's decisions. They have no interest in discussing anything. It almost makes
But I don't
one
know.
wonder whether they had a hand in the Shogun's
They could
sudden
always do
decision
two.
to issue the Vision Hunt decree.
I have no further questions. Do a morning stream of one game and then afternoon stream of another.
What would you like to know, Paimon?
That's always an option.
Have you got a plan yet to fight the Vision Hunt decree?
I just don't know what the other
To be
games would be.
honest, we do not.
What?
Please, do not forget that challenging the Vision Hunt decree is tantamount to challenging a deity.
Yeah, I'm
Coming to
totally on board
terms
with that.
that
Let's
is
do it.
Already a difficult step to take.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, for the
We're
moment,
gonna run and guns a
all we
blazing,
can
baby.
do is try and reduce the harm that is being caused by this decree. For example, by
However, a
providing
friend did
vision
share
bearers
his
with
Steam
safe
library with
refuge,
me,
or
and
manufacturing counterfeit
he had Scarlet
visions for them
Nexus
as a
and tempted to
contingency
play it.
measure.
You're telling Paimon that there are people out there who can make fake visions?
Yes.
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are
Is it?
indistinguishable from the
I've been
genuine
wanting to play it,
article.
but I didn't want to spend the money. Must have been where Venti went.
The problem we are facing right now is that Master Masakatsu, who was providing us with counterfeit visions, has recently been arrested by the Tenryou Commission.
I mean, that seems fair.
So they found out about it? Ugh.
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that
No,
it was
it
only
was
a
on sale
matter of
recently,
time
unseen.
before it would
I
be
saw that.
exposed.
No, I still did not buy it.
But we cannot simply abandon Master Masakatsu.
He has saved many others.
Exactly. I feel the same way.
But having access to his...
But given mine
why do
and
you have an
Toma's
update?
identities as part of the Yashiro Commission, breaking
Having
him out of
access to this
prison would
library
risk
netted me like an
dragging down the
extra...
reputation of the
God.
entire Kamisato clan should we be caught.
182
It would only
games.
serve to cast suspicion on any future activity we might seek to attempt.
So you're offloading that job to me, huh?
By no means do we intend to place the burden of such a task on your shoulders alone. When you are ready,
Oh, it's the fairy tale
go to
game.
Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Nagonohara family. There, you will find someone who can help you.
A flower blooms in a prison. Can I get out of here? Sorry. Turumuru. Woof. I feel you. Can you understand me? Or woof? Have you met someone who smells like me before? No. Okay. Ooh, who's a handsome doggy? Alright, so before we officially call it quits, I've got 92 resin. That needs to be used. Let's see. What do you need for Ascension? Ah, yes. All of it. Great. I guess we're gonna go take on a snake. Let's see. What are you using for a weapon? What do we need for your weapon? Your weapon. Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. Well, that's not today, so. And ka-chung. Ka-chung. Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. Hey, we can grab some of those. Great. Domain of Forgery. Submerged Valley. Alright, let's see what this one is.
Quite a downpour.
Oh boy. This is the water one, right? So maybe I don't need Yelan. All right, Kaya, let's take you. Yes, I know. Lower level party. This one with the increased cooldown, right? Yeah. Dang it. I don't like this one. Tignar, you are almost dead, my dude. Why?
One like the forest. I hear everything. One thing after
Oh, come on.
my research.
With sword comes shadow. Speed of light.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Season's greetings.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Okay, we failed. Well, that's not ideal. There we go. We got hyper blooms going, so we should be good now.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna end well.
Let's light it up.
Dodge this. Enshroud.
Hyper bloom, maybe?
Speed of light. Hey.
Oh, come on. Did you really just whiff on that? My dude.
Don't get frostbite.
Oh, let's try this.
Cool it.
Got superconduct going.
Can't see.
Don't blink.
Freeze. I hear everything.
Incoming. Hey.
Well, this isn't going to end well, is it? Here, you come over here. I need both of you next to me.
Cool it. Enshroud.
Speed of light.
Well, maybe it will. Maybe we'll get lucky. Nope.
One step back, two forward.
All right.
This moment will be frozen.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
I'll uproot you.
Just get all the things going.
Ha! Boom! One with the forest.
Oh, I didn't realize you were almost dead, sweetheart. That's not ideal.
Freeze.
Come on, die. Thank you. We're gonna use, I think we're gonna use a condensed resin on this one. One sec. All right, we got 2. I needed what, like 8 of these or something? Jeez. Yeah, let's try one more time. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Jeez, okay, yeah. A friend of mine is trying to convince me to start doing React content on YouTube. I'm like, I don't know. It's not like React content does not fit my personality, so it makes it kind of difficult for me to figure out how I would do it effectively.
Speed of light. With sword comes shadow.
I mean, I guess I could do it on like DIY type of stuff and terrible DIY hacks that people like to try and put out there.
Cool it.
Yeah, I'm going in.
All right, let's get you healthy again.
Drown!
Don't blink!
Hey, could you not jump on me? That'd be great. Oh, that was a waste, wasn't it?
One with the forest.
Nowhere to hide.
Get some hyper blooms going.
I hear everything.
Incoming.
This hyper bloom seems to be like the quickest way to kill these things. There we are. Okay, now it's just you two again.
Let's light it up. Drown!
Don't blink. Cut to the chase.
There we go. And we'll get both of you in this.
With teamwork is dreamwork.
Let's do it this way.
Can't see. I'll uproot you.
Incoming.
There we go. That's how that's supposed to go down. Now freeze. Come on. There we go. Hyper Bloom to pretty much finish you off, right? Boop. Oh no, you're still alive. Rude. Alright, and we'll do one more condensed resin because I'm sure I'll have a bit left over. So rude. Always. There's like, hey, dude, you should totally be in a bubble. Bubble life is for everyone. I don't get one. Damn. I'm not part of this bubble life. And what else do I still need like all the stuff, so. Slimes. Slime concentrate. I've only gotten 3 of those? Okay. Alright, let's change our party up and let's go take on the serpent.
Let's go get ourselves some answers.
I will happily accept that. Alright, so Chasm Undergrounds. Alright, so who is my team at the moment? I mean, I probably don't need the healing with you here, but we'll do it regardless. Okay, map just wigged out for a sec. Hey, buddy.
With sword comes shadow.
Damn.
Let's light it up.
Oh, I missed. Hi. Jeez.
Incoming. Going in.
Oh, we might as well heal up, right?
Heat of light.
Overloaded. Is that Ganyu? Yeah.
Don't blink.
Ah, bad.
Let's light it up. Incoming. Hey. Cut to the chase.
Who needs to do that when you can just bully them, right? It's just melting. Oh, so close. Oh, got the healing jellies.
Nowhere to hide.
Yep, for the ocean newt as well. 4-star gladiator's intoxication. Nice. Sure. Perfect. And then that will be the end for now, as we're out of resin. I wanted to at least get a couple more farms in before leaving, just letting it go to waste today, you know? Wrong way.
From our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Changsha.
Rodea of Lock.
Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment.
Oh, well, that works.
Don't blink.
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Was it gonna be this time? A squirrel? Now we got the whatever these things are. Horse. There we go.
Let's light it up. Speed of light. Hey.
Hey, rude. No. Get back over here. Thank you.
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless.
I mean, only in this game. In some games, they become still absolute beasts.
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Nope, more boars, huh?
Let's light it up. Everybody.
Okay, rude. First off, don't knock me into the water. As you proceed to do it yet again. No, don't. Benny, you're not a swimmer. Just so you know, not your specialty.
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
Ducks. Ooh.
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold.
We took a bit of damage there. Nope. Got slightly bullied.
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
And what shape are we taking? Man, you just really love the boars this time, don't you?
With sword comes shadow. Let's light it up. Incoming. Whirling snow.
You got frogs? Oh, okay, you just phased into the water. Alright, well, okay, there we go. I was about to say, this one's all you for the moment.
As long as rain falls and rivers flow, water will exist forever.
Oh, that's not what I'm going for.
Done for the day. Shall we take a stroll?
Alrighty, well, I appreciate the help, Taiga. And as I said, tomorrow will be probably like a noon stream. Might go a little earlier, just depends on how things go. And hopefully we can enjoy some 3.5. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Until then,